User interface and buttons in the Tickmark reporting tool. In this video, we will talk about the user interface. Let's log into the reporting tool via the link tickmark-software.com and login button. We enter the username and password and go to the reporting tool button where we enter the application. The initial user interface consists of buttons at the top and two windows. The right window, the so-called Accounts, is the area where we import trial balance, specifically account numbers, account descriptions, and amounts. Just end period without opening balance and turnover. The left window, the so-called Groups, is an area where groups of financial statements are automatically imported or manually created, and to which accounts from the gross balance sheet or from the right side, Accounts, are later automatically or manually mapped. So, after the mapping is done, there is a view of the mapped groups of financial statements. Let's go briefly through the other buttons from the user interface. The top 5 buttons indicate view buttons, while the other buttons mostly represent functionality buttons. The first client button is used to give the name of the client for which the report is made, for example, Client A. It also represents the name of the reporting tool file itself. Save is used to save the file. The user saves the file locally to a computer, server, or location of their choice. In order for the user to be able to determine how he wants to save the file, it is necessary to go to the browser option and using the Settings, Advanced, Downloads option, the user instructs the system to ask him where he wants to save the file. We recommend using this setting. Also, if you want older versions of files for the same client, you can save them under a different name. And if you do not need older versions, then you can save over the existing version of the file. The Open button is used to open the reporting tool files, so let's open one. In this example, we can continue to explain the other buttons. The Groups button is used as a viewer for groups of financial reports. The Accounts button is used as a viewer of accounts or final balances of financial statements, i.e. imported trial balances. The Groups and Accounts button contains a combined view of groups and financial report accounts. The width of the view can be adjusted by moving the line between. Likewise, the columns within the viewer itself can be hidden or the columns can be adjusted to the screen in the way the user wants, and can be adapted to the window itself. The Journal button is a viewer of completed journal entries, reclassifications, or eliminations that the user can perform if certain manual reporting changes need to be made to the originally imported balances. It is related to the Record, Classify, and Eliminate buttons. The KPIs button is a viewer of groups of key performance indicators and calculations made by the user. Periods button, used to add reporting periods in financial statements. We will show the procedure in a video import of trial balance. The Import Accounts button is used to enter the trial balance in the reporting tool. It is used to import the final closing balances together with account numbers and account descriptions. I will show the procedure in video import of trial balance. Import Groups button, used to enter groups of financial statements in the reporting tool. We will show the procedure in video creation of groups. The Map Accounts to Groups button is used for automatic mapping between accounts and groups in the financial report. After the performed mappings, it is shown which account is mapped to which group. I will show the procedure in video mapping accounts with groups of financial statements. Consolidation and Elimination buttons, used when consolidating financial statements. The Consolidation button is used to connect with subsidiary files that are created in the same way as the parent, while the Elimination button is used to eliminate balances and transactions between consolidation entities. I will show the procedure in video called Consolidation and Elimination. The Record and Classify buttons are used as journal entry. Record is used for the recording of different accounting changes which are manually done on the financial statements, trial balance accounts, while the Classify button is used for different group or account reclassifications. I will show the procedure in video called Recording and Classification. The KPIs button is used to create business performance indicators. I will show the procedure in a video called Creating KPIs. The Settings button is used to set the thousands and decimals in the report. Some countries use commas and some dots when reporting. It is also used to define decimal numbers for the KPIs report. The Help button leads us to the Tickmark user instructions. About provides information about Tickmark pages and customer support contact.